at the White House. Everybody from the president himself to the Attorney General of the United States to White House senior advisor Kellyanne Conway to the new White House spokesperson. They have all personally denounced the idea of people voting by mail in this year's elections. Right? They're saying, oh, this isn't a proven safe and easy way to vote. No, it's dangerous. Voting by mail, it's un-American. It shouldn't be allowed. The president has been making that case from the White House, even though he himself votes by mail. The Attorney General has been making that case from the Justice Department, even though he himself votes by mail. Kellyanne Conway has been making that case from the White House, even though she herself votes by mail. The new White House spokesperson has been making that case from the White House, even though she herself votes by mail. And even though she may have done at least some of her voting from an address where she doesn't actually live, which is a problem considerably worse than just her rank bloody hypocrisy. I mean, this isn't about there being any actual problems or any actual worries about voting by mail. The only problem with voting by mail is it makes it easy and safe for people to vote. All of these objections from the White House and from the Justice Department, raising all these concerns about how terrible it would be to vote by mail, raised by all of these individuals who themselves vote by mail. What this is about stopping you from voting in the next election. Or at least forcing you to take your own life into your hands to do it. Georgia voting today is a debacle. That is not an accident, right? It's not an accident if everybody can see it coming from miles away and can predict it and did predict it in writing months in advance, right? This is something that didn't get better after their last botched election, that in fact might have been made considerably worse after the last botched election in a way that raises very dark concerns about the prospect for Georgia's swing state status in the November general election. It is a wake-up call for what is coming in November and what Republicans are going to try to do, as is the Republican effort to break a system in Iowa that's actually working great, as is the top-down effort in the Republican Party to try to scotch voting by mail because it works and it's safe and therefore we can't have that. They can have it for themselves, but the rest of us can't have it because then too many of us might vote.